So here's a flashback of what I've experienced and what I've been through in the past 2.5 months, almost 3 months now. So it started off with me traveling to Istanbul for a day, New York for like 12 hours, so exploring the city. Had a flight in Charlotte and then went to Pensacola to do some business. I ended up finishing the work in a week and went to DC for a week, spent time at the conference I went to, and then came back to Pensacola to sign some paperwork for some work. In 2 to 3 days, I was done and I asked my dad that I'm ready to go back or do something now. So what's the plan? Since we have to wait now for the work because it's not really in my hand anymore. And he said I have to stay until it's done, which would mean either a month or 6 months. And then he told me to go get a job at McDonald's. And it was another shock that crap, I have to work at McDonald's. So I applied at McDonald's and other places and I ended up with a job at McDonald's and ended up doing it for a month instead of a week that was planned because it was so good. Got to learn so much and I just met my co-workers today before coming here. And I'm in New Orleans right now. So a month at McDonald's, made that McDonald's video, which some people might have watched and a lot of people like. Drove to Houston. This is after a whole month almost. Drove to Houston for Eid. So was planning to just go for a week and then coming back. Oh, and I bought a car. And it ended up staying for like 3 weeks because I went to another conference there. Right after the conference, I went to Dallas for 2 days. Hung out with my friends. I went to Toronto to hang out with another friend. And on the way, I saw Buffalo. Frontier Airlines had me choose this flight because I couldn't have any other option. So I ended up going to Buffalo, exploring the city before my train to Toronto. An amazing experience in Toronto, made that video too. Then after the whole Toronto trip, took a bus to Detroit. Saad bhai showed me around, took a flight to Vegas. I had a 12-hour layover where I was planning on going out, but then it got shortened because my flight got delayed. So it was 10 hours and it just didn't make sense to go out because it was so late and it gets a bit scary when you don't have a car. I didn't want to spend so much money. So I ended up staying at the airport for 11 or 10 hours because my next flight got delayed. And I met an old lady at the airport when we just hung out for like 4 hours. We kept on talking about this and that stuff. Did a little work on my laptop but didn't have the energy enough. Then went to Dallas again, hung out with my friends for the night, that night, and then drove to Pensacola for the work to sign it in. And when that was done, I ended up finishing my GED, which means I did my high school. Oh, and I need to make a video for that. Oh, and then I ended up, because I was in Florida, I ended up finishing my high school. So I'm a Pada Likha Bachcha now. A video made on that too. And just today, finishing everything up, met my co-workers and then drove to Houston. On the way, I am now in New Orleans, 30 minutes off route. But I'm gonna explore the city tonight. Hope to see more people, meet new people, and then go to Houston. And then I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm starting this new business, of which you have to see the next video about. I hope you're safe. The reason I'm sharing is that I just want to share what's happening and I want you to tell me what you think about it.